Hi everybody, it's Evelyn with Cats Play Art, and today you'll notice I've got my canvas upside down because I am going to do a dip. And normally I do the chevron and on the bubble wrap and it turns out beautiful, but today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I have a silicone mat down, my silicone mat, and I have put press and seal to cover my silicone mats for easy cleanup. And I have a 12 by 12 canvas. I have an extra 12 by 12 canvas over here on the side, just in case I can get two. And what I'm going to do is try to do a flower dip using a method I've seen Brenda from Be Balanced Art do, but she always does a reverse dip. My reverse dips turn out looking horrible. So I can do a dip, so I'm going to do a dip. So I've marked off my square, and I'm going to lay down some white paint. And I had to tape my press and seal. Thought it was a great idea until I discovered it's not sticky all the way to the edge. The wonder of press and seal is it's sticky, and I thought, well, that's great. I won't have to tape it down as much, but all the way to the edge is not sticky. It's like, oh, I'm so disappointed. But I thought, well, I'm going to go for it. I've got it stuck down. I've got it on my silicone mat. I'll go for it, see what happens. And another reason I chose it is, I don't know if you can see if I scrape, it's got a texture to it, a little bit of a texture. So I thought I had the tape down pretty good, but apparently not. I may not have enough white here. Just trying to get a base coat of this white down as my background color. Get over to the edge. I can always put more paint. I'm hoping to, I want one definitely. I don't think I'm going to get two just because of the nature of the pour, but I've got the spare canvas just in case. There's me getting all wild with the paint again. I hope everybody's having a great day. We're toward the end of May, coming up close to the end of May, and I'm personally here in Illinois, still on lockdown, and in some ways it's been great, in other ways not so much so, but you know, it's a learning experience. It's given me lots of time to do art, and talking to my boss, he's like how everything's working from home with all of us. So yeah, I may be working from home permanently. So not that I mind because let's face facts, I'm saving a boatload of money on gas. My office that I work in is 32 miles away. And that's one way, and I have to fight downtown St. Louis downtown traffic every morning. So if I can not have to go through that mess, I'm all for it. But we shall see how this all turns out here in the next month or so. Now this is a bottom of a bottle from a soda bottle. Tell you, trying to find one that had, I don't normally drink soda, okay? I rarely drink soda, so I actually went out and bought soda so I could get a soda bottle. I measured it about an inch from the label and cut it off very carefully. And I am going to be doing, I forgot my white. I know I just put white down, but that was Liquid Basic Titanium White I've got on the background. I'm glad I moved because I don't have that centered. Okay, looks like it's centered. And what I'm going to be doing is a flower pour. And I'm going to start with Deco Art Ice Blue. Followed up with Deco Art Champagne Gold, which is a new color for me, and it's just scrumptious. I've never done a bottom pour before, so this is two new things I'm trying today. Hopefully this works out. But it's only paint. Then I'm going with Folk Art Color Shift Purple. Because I know purple and blue always go together. And then I'm going to do Liquid Basics Fluorescent Pink. And some Deco Art Metallic Pearl White. Oh, I got quite a bit of paint on there, so of course I always never had all my tools ready for some reason. While that's running down, I'm going to take my skewer, run it from the cup out, from the centers. I'm going to pick up the cup and turn it a quarter of the way. And this time I'm going to do a lighter. And this is the Deco Art Sapphire. I'm going to do a smaller hopefully smaller petals here. And maybe I'm going to do white after that blue instead of the gold. Change them up just a little bit. And Art Mart Deep Violet. And once again, the fluorescent pink. And now the gold. tell you, Brenda's flowers are much prettier. Let that run down. While that's running down, excuse me. Push that paint down. Okay. Because I'm impatient. Okay. I did plan ahead where to put my cup. Put that under the... Okay. Let's put that up. And once again, take my skewer. So, I've got kind of a flower shape. I'm going to move my bottles off to the side so I have a place to, I want to do that, to turn my painting over onto. Get everything out of the way. Skewer over, get that. Trying to get everything out of the way so I have a clear path. Now I'll take my canvas. I have it taped and I'm gonna set my canvas down. Okay, now it's a matter of pushing the canvas down into the paint. Without letting the paint, I don't want to rub it. I'm just trying to make sure the white doesn't stick. I'm not so worried about it, only because I can always add white to the outside. I'm more worried about the design adhering, and I can feel the paint underneath the canvas, which is really kind of cool. Makes me want to go, ah, okay. Okay, guys, let us cross our fingers. I'm gonna grab it from over here. I'm going to grab the sides and lift up. Well, not exactly what I was hoping for. I think I had way too much paint, but it is kind of pretty. So let's see what happens if I dip a second one. It'll probably be a mess, but you never know because there's so much paint. I put so much paint. I meant to put less paint. As I said, this is kind of an experiment. I may just end up leaving the flower designs to my friend Brenda. She does them so well, and apparently I do not. And stick with my beloved chevrons. But you never know until you try. And it's only paint. Okay. I've got good adhesion to that. And again, and go straight up. Oh, even a bigger mess. But still pretty. So let me, I'm going to just be bold and put it down so you can see. Bring this one over. And let's torch. See what happens when I torch. Amazingly, I got pretty good coverage. There's a place here that didn't get any paint. And there's a place there. And I'll just dab a little white on there and to be honest, I kind of like the second one better than I like the first one. Okay, I'm going to move this over just a little bit so I can get to some of the paint here. Ooh. I was picking up just white, but apparently not. But that's okay. Because I have not done my edges at all, so this wonderful extra paint I have sitting here is going to go on the edges. You always want your edges covered. And I've got quite a bit of paint sitting on this, making a mess. Of course, that's kind of like what I kind of like is making a mess. White. If I'd been thinking, what I would have done before I even started this was coat my sides with white, but I did not. So this was kind of an experiment. If I end up hating them, I'll paint over them. That's the beauty of this style of painting is if you don't like it immediately, you can always scrape it. But I don't hate these. I actually think they're rather pretty. But once they dry, if I don't like them, there's always a thing called painting over. Okay. Well, I've made a big mess, but I got my sides covered. There's some spots up here and I don't want color on that. Squeezing the bottle without tilting it does not work. I think I've got all the canvas covered on that one. So I'm going to move this one off to the side. Yeah. this? Nope, that doesn't look right. Thank goodness for silicone mats, I'll tell you. I love my silicone mats. I don't use them as much as I used to. I have a tendency to use my puppy pee pads, but I do love my silicone mats. I got mine off of Amazon. I know Lowly Effie sells them, and they're wonderful, but I got them for a much better price off of Amazon than what I could have off of Lowly Effie. And these are the extremely large silicone mats. Tool. Kind of put it over there in my painting tray to keep it out of the way. But well, since I laid paint directly on the canvas, I kind of smooth it out a little bit. I don't want great big ridges of paint. I've added paint. I know that I'm taking my time and kind of, but sometimes art takes a little bit of time. I mean, it takes a little bit of fiddling to get it to be what you expect it to be or want it to be. I'm going to run my finger along to smooth out those sides. Make sure they're good and covered. The corners are covered. Okay. Now that it has sat a little bit, I'm going to torch it one more time. Put you on pause and bring you down for a close-up. And you guys can tell me what you think. Oh, I got... Oh, it is what it is. I boo-booed and I dropped paint. So... one more round of the heat. See if I can get anything else up in it. Now that the paint's relaxed a little and I'm not working at it. Okay. Let me put you on pause and then I will bring you down for a closer look. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. Here's the first one. The first dip, not exactly the design that I was going for, but it turned out really pretty. I love that fluorescent pink or neon pink, and I'm hoping that these little ridges will dry flat. They normally do, so I can only hope. Look at those cells. And I got some pretty cells down here. And over Here I have some lacing. Here's some more lacing. So overall, I'm pretty pleased. Not exactly what I was going for, but it's still very pretty, and you kind of get the shape. Now here's the second one. And I kind of like this. It looks like a little bit of a hot mess, but it's very pretty, and it's got a lot of interest in some of the design. Look at that area. That looks so cool. Kind of like, I don't know what to describe it. Reverse flower petals? I'm not really sure. I really, as I said, I kind of really like how this one came out overall. I'll get a better picture of it. So these are my 2 attempts at a flower dip. I'll probably try it again. Maybe not use as much paint, but it was worth a try. That's the fun of fluid art, is you can always try something a little bit different. So if you like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Which one do you prefer? So this is Evelyn with Cat's Play Art, signing off, and you have a great day. Bye.